Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you are having a great start to your Monday, or if you are already in the evening hours, I hope you had a great Monday. Thank you for being here. If you're here, say hello in the chat. If you're watching the replay, just do hashtag replay. Let me know that you watched it. You're also welcome to tag me if you'd like to do that, especially if you have a question, feel free to tag me. I am here on my back deck, my favorite place at my home, and the hummingbirds are very active this morning, so you may see them. I have some hummers over here and so they're in and out, so you may see them whizzing by at any moment. So first I want to thank everybody who, if you watched my live last Thursday, I had mentioned that I had some dental work done, or I was getting some dental work done on Friday, and many of you reached out to me via DM or on email and checked on me, and I appreciate that. I am doing good. It's just the dentist, and nothing against my dentist, it's just the dentist, you know what I mean? So I was in a little bit of pain Friday, and I tried not to take any pain medicine on Saturday, and let's see, today's Monday. Saturday I did okay. Sunday, for some reason, yesterday, it hit me about lunchtime, and I had to give in and take some pain medicine, and at that point I said, I'm not going to let that get to that point again, so I don't know, but anyway, so thank you all for reaching out, and thank you for sending me good vibes and healing and all that, so I appreciate that. Again, if you're in the chat, I don't know, I'm not seeing any chat going on, and I don't have another device out here, so if you are here, say hello, and I'll see if my chat pops up. So but thank you all for checking on me and checking in and sending all the good vibes. I am feeling better today, thank goodness, and the stitches are supposed to dissolve. If not, he said that if they're really bugging me, then I could just sort of tug on, which makes my stomach blah. But anyway, so thank you for checking on me, I appreciate it. So today we're talking about doing what's best for us, even if we don't make people happy, and that happens. That truly happens, and it's disheartening when it does happen, because like I've mentioned in other previous lives, that you are the only person that you are with from birth to death, and people pleasers, me being one of them, it's hard to do what's best for you, especially if you're letting others down, or other people may be upset or whatever. Hi Jenny. Hi Teresa, good morning. If you're here, let me know. I love chatting with you all, and if you have any questions, feel free to just pop them in the comments, and I will get to them as we go through. But the first thing you have to do when we're talking about getting over that hump of people pleasing and worrying about what other people think is truly being secure in knowing what you want. So many times I work with clients and I say, okay, what do you want? How would you rather feel? What other outcome would you rather happen? And they don't know, because we can acknowledge the problem, we see the problem, we know how we feel about this situation, but we really truly don't know what we want. In my career, I have coached a lot of college age students, many of which who went to college for XYZ degree. I'm going to use medical because that's what I usually get. I get a lot of students come in my class or in my office and say, but I don't want to be a pre-med major. Okay, what would you rather be? I want to be a teacher. Great. What's the problem? Mom and Dad said I had to be a doctor. I got it. I hear you loud and clear. So what I tell my students, and just like I would tell my client, get clear on what you want, make a plan, and when you get clear and when you are confident in that plan, when you tell others your plan, either it doesn't bother you anymore what they think, or they accept what you're saying. I've had so many students come back after we've sat down, we've made a plan and said, okay, this is what we're going to do. Here are the credits that you've taken. This is, this is going to be how long you're going to be in school, yada, yada, yada. We've got a plan. Sit in that plan. Visualize your plan. Visualize you talking to your parents or whatever. And when you're secure in that, then when you go talk to them, then they will say, okay, they've really done their homework. They've really checked this out. They really know what they want, versus just sliding in at Thanksgiving and saying, or another holiday and saying, yeah, I'm going to change my major and I don't know how many credits I need and I don't know, whatever. It's the same thing with boundaries. It's the same thing with dealing with a friend or spouse or significant other. Be clear on what you want. So many times we don't know. We're not clear on what we want. We're not clear on how to get there. So get clear in that. And it's okay to have wants, desires, and dreams. I feel like so many times when I work with clients, especially women, I only work with women, we put our wants, desires, and dreams on the back burner. For children, for spouses, for taking care of elderly family members, we're just stretched. And so our wants, desires, and needs and dreams are put on the back burner. So we have to bring that forward, and we have to really sit and think about, what do we want? What do we need? What do we desire? What are our dreams? And sorry, y'all, somebody just left me a voicemail. Nobody ever calls me. That's me, a marketer. So we've got to be clear. We've got to, and one way to do that, sorry, I got distracted with my train of thought there. One way to be clear is to really visualize that. Okay. So if I want to apply for a new job, and that is my job, I know in my soul that I should be in this position. When I meditate, I will sit and I will visualize what that feels like, what that looks like. How will I be acting? What are my emotions around it? Who will I be around? All of that, I will encompass that. And when you do that, you get comfortable with it. And when you get comfortable with it, you can stand in that energy, and you can tell people, hey, I'm gonna apply for this position, or I'm going to whatever it is. And when you feel secure in it, and you feel calm in it, and it's peaceful, and really and truly embody it, they're probably not going to get mad. And if they do, you're going to be so comfortable with yourself that it's not going to matter what they think. Jenny says, I just want to feel okay. Again, not even wanting to be happy, just okay. Yep, and that's where you start. That is exactly where you start. You start with feeling, visualize. What do you want? Write it out. Put it on a piece of paper. Put it on a voice note, whatever you need to do. Get clear on that and feel okay. And that's the first step, is to just feel okay, because a lot of us don't feel okay with our wants and dreams and outcomes. So it's okay just to feel okay. You don't have to truly embody it to begin with. It may take some work, and that's just fine. That's part of the process. That's part of the process for sure. What else did I want to say about that? If anybody has any questions or any comments about what we're talking about, feel free to put them in the chat. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say about that. I don't use notes. I used to use notes, and they used to distracted me, so I stopped using notes, but I guess I should have put something in notes today. It might come to me. I don't know. So anyway, I did, if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll get to you. I did pull 2 cards this morning. Two of them could not have gone better together. The first one says, I deserve quality time with myself. Yes, you do. We all do. Whether that is meditating, whether that's on a walk, whether that's 2 minutes in the car after you come home from work before you walk into the house, a couple extra minutes in the bathroom with the door locked, whatever you need to do, you deserve quiet time and reflection time for yourself. That is so true. And the other is I advocate for myself. And the back of the card says, take control of situations with confidence and allow your voice to be heard. What did I just say? I didn't know if this was on the back. I knew something was written on the back. I didn't know what it said. Stand up for yourself. Yes. Others will respect and respond with consideration and acceptance. Man, that was pretty... I love it when that happens. I didn't even know that was on the back. Cool. Yes. Absolutely. Just what I said. Get clear. Feel it. Embody it. Say it out loud. Speak it out loud. I have a new job. I am happy, fulfilled, appreciated, whatever you're feeling in this new job or significant other or when you travel or whatever the case may be. Right? In the case of my students, I'm not pressured to take another science class, and that's okay. Whatever the case is, feel it, embody it, believe it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It's sort of touching on the manifestation, speak it and it shall be kind of thing. Our words and energy go where we say they go. So if we're constantly in that space of I hate my job, or nobody's ever going to find me attractive, or I'm fat and I'll never lose weight, or whatever the case may be, that's where your energy is going. We need to shift that energy to I'm going to find the perfect job. I am in that perfect job. I am loved and lovable. I am healthy. Whatever the case may be, switch our verbiage, switch our energy, switch our words, reframe those to encompass and embody that, and get focused on where we want to go. And if it makes some people mad, I said this in my Facebook post this morning. I thought it was a goofy saying growing up, and as I've gotten older, I understand it more. My grandmother and my mother both say they have the same. If somebody gets mad at you, or you're worried about somebody getting mad at you, they've got the same pants to get glad in. And that's the truth. If they're truly your people, they'll get over it. They will listen. They will try to understand. They will respect. And if not, we need to think about who's in our circle. Did we really need them? And that's okay too. Letting go of some people is okay too. It's okay too. So I hope you all have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful rest of your week. I plan to be back. I think my other scheduled Facebook Live this week is on Thursday night. I think so. I think that's when I scheduled it. I scheduled it last week because I didn't know how I was feeling over the weekend. So I didn't do any work over the weekend because of dental stuff. So I think that's when I scheduled it. I'll have to go back and look myself. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday and your week. And if you need anything from me, feel free to send me a direct message or DM on Messenger and or an email if you're part of my email list. All right. Hope you have a great day. See y'all.